Hello my fellow Nations, and welcome to Daily Debrief number 6. Today was day number 6, and the goal or topic of today, which is Tuesday's topic, is emotion regulation. And now there's a cat and I want to pay attention to her. Hi kitty! We got 3 handouts today. And I drew a few things. I added 2 new, the pink and the purple, to the overwhelmed. When we were in our classroom group today, we were talking about anger and anxiety. I actually took notes on this one. Oh, this is what I did during the open group at the end of the day. Here we are. Here are my notes from classroom time and my doodles on the sides. We talked about how anger is linked to anxiety because with anxiety you can be tense. When you're angry, you tense, your mind goes blank with both, and it's a fight or flight response. Anxiety may be a product of how we manage our anger or lack thereof. Anger is a part of the human condition. The behavior that follows is important. Do you lash out? Do you give the silent treatment? You should build a reservoir of thought and be mindful of things that are accumulating and triggers. So as you go through the day, if you have a panic attack, there are things that were leading up to that, and you need to pay attention to what those things are so that you know how to manage your day better. So for me, I know that being around a lot of people is a trigger because I have social phobia. So if I am going to go through my day and I'm surrounded by all of these people, my anxiety is rising the entire day, so that by the end of the day, if I have a panic attack by just someone coming up to me and like tapping me on the shoulder, it wasn't just that one thing that caused it. It was throughout the day, that build-up of all that pressure of being surrounded by so many people for so long. So you have to be aware of the things that are adding up throughout the day that can cause a panic attack or an angry outburst, something like that. It's not wrong to be angry, it's how you deal with the anger. Anger is usually a byproduct, so you have to deal with the things that are causing it in order to deal with it in a way. Being angry isn't bad. It's the behavior that follows because of the anger that can be disruptive. And then I wrote down, I can control how I filter what people say. You have, all day long, you're receiving words and information from other people, and it's your job to decide how you're going to take it. Are you going to take everything that's thrown at you as being malintended, or are you going to take everything with a grain of salt? Are you going to be accepting? Lo que sea. And then we have this piece of paper that is self-talk, and we are supposed to go through this list of 17, and just like meds, it says 1 a day, 3 times per day. So we're supposed to go through this and put a date next to each one that we do as we do them. So today is the 16th, and the first one is, I don't need to prove myself in this situation, I can stay calm. So that's something that I would have to say to myself 3 times throughout the day. I don't need to prove myself in this situation, I can stay calm. And then there are 17 other things on the sheet that maybe I guess I'll read them to you. Number 2 is, as long as I keep my cool, I'm in control of myself. Number 3 is, no need to doubt myself. What other people say doesn't matter. I'm the only person who can make me mad. Locus of control, or keep me calm. Number 4 is, time to relax and slow things down. I give myself permission to take a time out if I get uptight or start to notice my cues. Number 5, my anger is a signal, like a toothache. Time to talk to myself in a healthy, nurturing way and to relax. Let me know down in the comments below if you like any of these and which ones you would say to yourself. Number 6, I don't need to feel threatened here. I can be safe. I can relax and stay cool. Number 7, nothing says I have to be competent and strong all the time. It's okay to feel unsure or confused. Number 8, it's impossible to control other people and situations. The only thing I control is myself and how I express my feelings. Number 9, it's okay to be uncertain or insecure sometimes. I don't need to be in control of everything and everybody. Number 10, if people criticize me, I can survive that. Nothing says that I have to be perfect. Number 11, if this person wants to go off the wall, that is their thing. I don't need to respond in kind to their anger or feel threatened. Number 12, when I get into an argument, I can use my control plan and know what to do. I can take a timeout. Number 13, I can recognize that my anger comes from having old primary feelings re-stimulated. It is okay to walk away from this fight. Number 14, it is nice to have other people's love and approval, but even without it, I can still accept and like myself. Number 15, people make mistakes. That is why pencils have erasers. Number 16, people are going to act the way they want to, not the way I want. Number 17, if I feel angry, it probably means I have been hurt, scared, or have some other primary feeling. So those are 17 self-talk things for anger and emotional regulation. If you like any of them, let me know what ones you liked down in the comments. I think one that I have to work on is 13, which is I can recognize that my anger comes from having old primary feelings re-stimulated. It is okay to walk away from this fight. At the end of the day, we were talking about how emotions come in waves, and if you're just sitting, relaxing on the beach, you can see the waves swell and crest and then dissipate, and sometimes you have to do that with your emotions. You want to ride out the wave, and you can do that in meditation. If meditation makes you anxious as you're sitting there, eventually the wave will fall and the emotion will go away. So the things that I underlined where you have to stay in the moment, you recognize them as transitory remembrances, you let them go, you refocus, and you stay in the present. You don't dwell on the things of the past. And then for things that are in the moment, pay attention to the feeling and watch it evolve. We are forced to confront uncomfortable feelings. Watch, notice, it'll probably grow. You'll feel trapped, scared, and overwhelmed. Then you might get irritated that you have to sit through it. You might get mad. Then you might notice that you feel annoyed for getting mad and anxious in the first place. And then you might just get bored with having to sit. Emotions aren't static. They grow, change, and dissipate. We learn through observation that they change, and when given time, do subside on their own. We become experts at beating ourselves up. We work towards accepting feelings of vulnerability. When you practice accepting yourself and your experience, you let go of the pain. We learn that emotions don't have to be as personal as we treat them, and they don't have to be judgments. They can be moments which we watch enter our experience and leave again. I wrote down, I need to survive just this moment, and what I have control over is right now. You have to live in the moment. It can be really difficult to, especially when you're anxious, because you're constantly thinking both to the past at what you've done wrong and how it can impact the future, and the what if. But you really have to focus on what is actually happening. What do you actually have control over right now? Not what if this happens, but what can you actually do? So those are the things that I learned today in day 6 of my partial hospitalization program for anxiety. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I might actually be staying for an additional week, so there might be more than 4 videos left after this. I'll let you know tomorrow, I suppose. Subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. I am posting more videos about chronic pain and mental health this year because I am deciding to be an advocate. Leave comments below, give this video a like. As always, thanks for watching.